more updates that we're getting. News agency PTI has reported that the Railway Board has confirmed that there has been no proposal on record from the West Bengal government. Remember earlier, the West Bengal government claimed that there were as many as 8 trains that had been planned from various states. But the Railway Board says there is absolutely no official proposal on the same. So far, only 2 trains have plied Bengali migrants back to West Bengal from 2 states. But the trains that the TMC government claims are supposed to run today, even for that, the Railway Board has no notice or no information. Let's listen in to what Derek O'Brien of the TMC has to say.
I think the answer is in your question. The election campaign started, I think that the day the election campaign started, where that inter-ministerial team reached Calcutta airport and gave the chief minister a call at 1 p.m. and the plane arrived at 10 a.m. That was the official takeoff of the election campaign, because the BJP don't know any other way. Election campaign has started, but they are up against Mamata Banerjee. For her, this is not about an election campaign. This is about doing the right thing and winning and touching the lives of the people who really matter. That is why rations were announced. The first state to announce rations for next 6 months, no questions asked. The first state to set up a 200 crore corpus. The first state to have a 10 lakh insurance, not only for healthcare workers, but allied services workers. The first state to have a program where you buy directly from the farmer. It was the first state to do so many things. So election campaign, yes, all we are saying, very simply, is let us together fight this pandemic. Then you can do your elections in winter, but they're not listening to us.
So there you see, there has been a lot of political overtone in the way the TMC has been tackling matters, even on COVID. There are no straight answers coming in, just a war of words between them and the BJP. But remember, this is not about the TMC or the BJP. This is about central government and West Bengal government. Let's go across to my colleague Suryagini as well. So Suryagini, the Railways Board is saying that they have no proposal from the West Bengal government. They're talking about a train that was supposed to run today at 3 p.m. But the Railways Board says that there is no information with them on such a train.
Well, just a while back, Derek O'Brien, Trinamool MP and Trinamool spokesperson, did a PC wherein he categorically mentioned that 8 trains have been sanctioned which are coming towards into West Bengal, and these trains are coming from not only one particular state, but the 4, that is Punjab, Telangana, Punjab, Telangana, Hyderabad, and Karnataka. Now, here comes a copy by the PTI. It claims that the railway board in Delhi has, not stated the same kind of things. They have stated that they do not have any notification from the West Bengal government. But contrary to what the railway board has stated, Derek O'Brien, Trinamool spokesperson, had just stated very, very vehemently that 8 trains are on its way to West Bengal, and 2 earlier had already come in with migrant laborers throughout who are stuck throughout the country. Back to you.
So, yes, but Suryagini, the question still continues to be that while so many other states have already had multiple trains come to them, there are over 214 trains that have already plied, out of which West Bengal has a share of just 2 trains. They're claiming they have more trains planned. Even if that were to be true, they seem to be behind everyone else. So there clearly has been a delay as far as getting back Bengali migrants is concerned.
Well, yes, as you have rightly pointed, that 2 trains have officially made it into the state, one from Ajmer and the other one from Kerala. Now, when it comes to the Trinamool, it is of the opinion that 8 trains are, on its way to West Bengal from different states, and 2 have already come in. So that comes up to a total of 10 trains that are going to bring in, that are bringing back migrant laborers of West Bengal. Now, Derek O'Brien, he did a presser just a while back, wherein he not only lashed it out on the central government and the MHA specific to Amit Shah, but also he was vehement on the fact that these trains are coming. and two have already arrived. So what the Trinamool at least is of the opinion is that 10 trains are bringing back people into West Bengal. So this is something that they have been saying, and this is what the Trinamool spokesperson Derek O'Brien stated just a while back.
Right. Now, West Bengal obviously has a large number of migrant population in other states. Now, just to give our viewers an idea, Bihar has had 72 trains come into Bihar, and several more are on the pipeline. In fact, as many as 15 are on the run right now. Jharkhand has had 13, Madhya Pradesh has had 15, Odisha has had 20, Rajasthan has had 4. But West Bengal is one of those large states with a large migrant population which has a paltry number of 2. And as far as the data available by the Railways Board is concerned, they're saying there are no trains currently on run and no have been planned either. So they don't have any information of what the West Bengal government has planned. Let's also go across to my colleague Aishwarya Kapoor, also tracking this story very closely. Now, Aishwarya, what is very clear that West Bengal government, initially has not been as proactive as some other states have been in bringing back their migrants. And when caught on the back foot, they're claiming certain numbers, but those numbers are not matching the information that the Railways Board has.
Shivani, at this point of time, this is not only about being proactive, this is about saving human lives. If you've taken into account lockdown 3.0, it is going to be 54 days in total. Government of India, keeping that in mind, came up with this idea that all those migrant laborers who are not with their loved ones, who are not with their families, need to go back because there is also a sense of desperation growing in them. They have planned this, but at the end of the day, it is the prerogative of the state government to approach, because that is how our constitution works. And West Bengal, it is on record, is the only state which has not approached the government of India, whether it's the MHA or it's the Railway Ministry, to get back its migrant laborers. If sources are to believe, there are in approximation of 2 lakh plus citizens of the state of West Bengal who are in different parts of India. There has been six specific communication between the MHA and then the Chief Minister's office of West Bengal, but none have been responded to. Keeping that in mind, the Home Minister today itself has written himself directly to the Chief Minister to intervene and to allow the central government, because according to the state list, the state government just has to give a nod that yes, they would want the citizens of their state back. Rest, the government of India will do. But Mamata Banerjee, to the reasons best known to her, Shivani, she has decided not to do it till now. So,
no, but Aishwarya, why should the union government do this? This is the responsibility of the state government. Look at Bihar, look at Uttar Pradesh, look at all other states. They are coordinating. And the MHA guidelines were very clear that the destination state and the state from where the migrants are to come, they must coordinate between themselves. If the central government does something, then West Bengal government claims they are interfering, but they're not doing things they are supposed to do on their own.
Central government is the nodal agency to provide railways. That's how central government comes into play. But you have to coordinate with...
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, but then West Bengal Chief Minister is not communicating. That's the problem. That's why on the behest of those states where the migrants are staying and whose native residence is West Bengal, supposedly Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh, both these chief ministers have written to Mamata Banerjee, but no communication came back. That's when the Home Minister wrote to her, but despite that, there has still not been any communication from her side. So this is something which is becoming a real problem, not only for the state government, but also for the central government per se.
Absolutely. All right, Aishwarya, thanks a lot for that. Let's also listen into the Congress's Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary on the stage in West Bengal, especially when it comes to the issue of trains bringing back migrants to their states.
बंगाल के प्रवासी मजदूरों और दूसरे वर्ग के लोग बाहर फंसे हुए हैं। मैं बार बार अमित शाह जी से वार्ता कर आ रहे हैं कि इन लोगों को वापसी के लिए कुछ खास इंतजाम किया जाए। परसों मेरे साथ अमित शाह जी की वार्ता हुई थी। अमित शाह जी खुद मेरे को कहा था कि प्रदेश की जो सरकार, वो सरकार से हम बार बार मांग करते हैं कि आपकी सरकार को कितने ट्रेनों की जरूरत है बाहर से ये मजदूरों, कामगारों और बाकी सारे लोगों को वापस लाने के लिए। लेकिन 2 दिन पहले भी राज्य की सरकार ने अमित शाह जी को कोई लिस्ट नहीं भेजा। आज पता चला कि राज्य की सरकार 8 ट्रेनें मांगे हैं। बड़ा अच्छा लगता है कि कम से कम दबाव में थोड़ा बहुत काम होने लगे हैं। प्रवासियों ने राज्य की सरकार के ऊपर दबाव डालते आ रहे हैं और खासकर कल जब देखा मैंने महाराष्ट्र के औरंगाबाद जिले की वो हालत, 16 प्रवासी मजदूरों की कुचलकर मौत, तो मैंने फिर दोबारा राज्य को और केंद्र को, दोनों को ये इस तरीके की और ज्यादा प्रयास करने की अपील करूंगा कि बंगाल की सरकार और साथ साथ अमित शाह जी आज आप लोग दोनों मिलकर बंगाल के फंसे हुए लोगों को तुरंत वापसी के लिए हर संभव प्रयास करें। मैं अमित शाह जी को मैं कहते कि आपने बंगाल की सरकार से बात करें। अमित शाह जी मेरे को वादा किया था कि मैं बात करते हैं और ज्यादा करूंगा, तो मुझे लगता है ये सारे दबाव के चलते कुछ काम जरूर होने लगे हैं। लोगों को मन में थोड़ा उम्मीद जगे हुए है।
आज गृह मंत्री ने पत्र लिखा मुख्यमंत्री को। इससे पता चला कि गृह मंत्री हैं। जब से नमस्ते ट्रम्प किए और उसके बाद आज देखो गुजरात में सिंगल सोर्स में सबसे ज़्यादा फैला है ये बीमारी। और उसके बाद जब दिल्ली में ये नरसंहार हुआ उसके बाद से गृह मंत्री छुट्टी में चले गए थे। रेल चलाना केंद्र सरकार की जिम्मेदारी है। माइग्रेशन और उसके साथ क्वारंटाइन भारतीय संविधान के अनुसार जो सूची है वो राष्ट्रीय जिम्मेदारी है और केंद्र सरकार की जिम्मेदारी है। 81 नंबर में आप देख लो, अमित शाह को मालूम नहीं है, संविधान पढ़ लो। उसके बावजूद भी उन्होंने जो गाइडलाइन दिया ये अद्भुत है। सबसे अब नई तरीके से बनाया गया कि रेल मंत्रालय रेल चलाएगी अगर राज्य सरकार को राजी हो। कब से रेल सरकार ऐसे किया? ये जान करके किया गया क्योंकि केंद्र सरकार जिम्मेदारी लेने लगी। इसीलिए रेल के किराए के बारे में हो, लोगों को खाना देने के बारे में हो, राशन के बारे में हो, आम मजदूरों की जो परेशानी है उसको लेकर के मोदी सरकार जो पीएम केयर के नाम में किया वो केयर नहीं कर रहे हैं।